by posting pictures of a confidential informant on Facebook. The DA in the case calls it an example of social media being used to harm police and the people who help them. Our Craig Smith was in court for the sentencing of David Nolan today, and he joins us now with more on the story. Craig, how did he get that video of the confidential informant?
Well, Greg, this is video that was evidence against him in court during his trial in December. It came out during the discovery process, so he and his attorney had access to it. The DA's office told the judge it was after the trial that Nolan directed his girlfriend to spread the informant's video on the internet.
That's Nolan there holding the cash, talking to the informant who's sitting in the car. Because Nolan took his case to trial, the informant had to testify, reveal his identity. But the DA says the name and picture are everywhere now that someone posted them on the internet.
Through our investigation of that disclosure, he indicated that he was hoping that he would be punished for cooperating with the police in the investigation.
Assistant District Attorney Jason Carusone asked Judge John Hall to consider what Nolan did with the video, and the judge said he does find it troubling. According to Carusone, the confidential informant's progress in drug treatment has been hindered because an addict recognized him and expressed disgust being in the same room.
One of the investigators who testified at the trial is revealed in the videos, and he has been approached by multiple people who said, "I've seen you in these videos," including when he went to get lunch at a local place. The cashier said, "You know, I just want to warn you because I think it might be dangerous. Your face is on there."
Police say developing confidential informants is already challenging because informants know it's risky and dangerous. They say this kind of information sharing on the internet is bound to make crime fighting more difficult.
The guy obviously had the need for vindication, or what he felt was his pound of flesh for being caught doing something illegal. He wanted it to be somebody else's fault.
Hogan says pending legislation that's designed to speed up the release of witnesses' names and statements before trial could make things worse than they are now. By the way, Nolan was sentenced to 18 years. That was for 2 separate sales, and a prior burglary conviction was also a factor. Lieutenant Stockdale told me Nolan was offered a 4-year plea bargain deal, but he turned it down. At trial, Nolan's defense was that he was only a go-between, doing a little favor for the person who's really the drug dealer here. Craig Smith, CBS 6 News.